What's up, YouTube? It's your boy SB. Welcome back to the channel. SB Toys here. Thanks for tuning in. So, if you've been keeping up with some of the videos on my channel, you know currently I've been doing a few of these. But let's go ahead and get in a little more detail before I go exactly into what we're reviewing today. Some of you are familiar with the Mattel line and their history of doing the WWE wrestling figures. Of course, they have their basic series and their elites. But recently, I believe this year, they just started doing these retro style figures. Now, what you mean by retro? Well, for some of you that may have collected the original WWF figures back in the day, early 90s, mid 90s, Hasbro did the WWF figures. And they were sort of designed just like this. And so Mattel decided to capitalize off of that and decided to go for a retro look. And we have here now their retro series collection. Now today here I got spinning around on the turntable, as you see. Finally one of the figures I've been waiting for from this first series. We are looking at the WWE Mattel Retro Series Ultimate Warrior action figure here. And as you can see, it's spinning around right now. Like the other retro figures, they have the retro styled card here with his little photo of him in his wrestler attire. And as you can see, he's got the old school WWE/WWF logo design. The Ultimate Warrior. I haven't pulled out the package here. Now, mind you, let me point out, of course, there is a plenty Hasbro version Ultimate Warrior figures made back in the day. So, this is not really a first-time retro style. Well, technically, I guess it is, since it's inspired from the original. But if you already have the Hasbro figure, this warrior here is the newest reincarnation of that. And it's pretty much in scale as well. Let's go ahead and give a quick comparison. The size, we look at the size. Looks like it's sitting maybe with the hair sculpt and everything, looking right at about 4 3/4. So, like I said, pretty much in relative scale, these new retro figures with your classic Hasbro figures. Now, he does have his little signature move here, and since we have the Power Rangers movie dropping this weekend, I decided I'd bring in Red Ranger here to do a little promo. But if you tilt him, well, let's see if I can get him positioned right. You're supposed to do your gorilla slam. Boom, there we go. Ultimate Warrior with the press slam. One thing about these retro style figures here, and of course the classic wrestling figures from Hasbro, it wasn't really too much on the articulation heavy side. But they do have a little form of articulation on them, and we're going to go ahead and go over it with them. Start the head here. You can turn them over to his left, your right. Turn to his right, which is your left. He also does a full 360 spin, which his hair sculpting does not interfere with at all. Get down here, or get over to his arm. Does have a full 360s going forward and backwards. You can do full turn. No swivel extension out. No elbow. No wrist articulation. Get down to his bust. He does have a little swivel at his midsection here, where it's got the little spring action for him to do his gorilla press slam. Get down here to the hip. He does have some hip swivel. And as far as leg articulation, it stops right there. Now I'm pretty impressed with this Ultimate Warrior figure here, this retro style. I know when I first seen the release of it, I was definitely interested in getting it. But actually in person, I must say it actually does look better from the little prototype I've seen. Of course, the prototype pictures I was iffy on the face, but in person they did pretty good on the face. Some of you who have seen the promo photos, he had like these big bulgy looking eyes and stuff. But it seems like they fixed that by the time they got it out onto the shelves. So they did pretty good with that. With these new retro figures, one thing I've been pointing out, they definitely have some good face sculpting. It's very much way ahead of the old Hasbro figures, which is a good addition to the modern style of these. So that's a good thing. Like I said, little limited in articulation, but that's not what you're buying these figures for. So, all in all, pretty fun figure to have. So I mentioned that Hasbro has already made Ultimate Warriors back in the day. So why would you want to get this figure? Well, I already pointed out a few reasons. It's got a new modern style build to it. The face sculpt is definitely much better as opposed to the classic Ultimate Warrior figures that Hasbro did back in the day. And if you don't have one of those figures and you want to get into collecting some of the retro style figures, this is definitely a good pickup. I'm glad they decided to cover some of the classic WWE superstars as well and remake some of those. And still popular with a lot of the wrestling figures collectors, so this will be a hot item to pick up. Now, these are Walmart exclusives, so that's the only place you're going to be able to find them. I'm surprised they are already dropped, matter of fact, because from what I was hearing, a lot of people said that they may be dropping sometime around WrestleMania. So I guess I was lucky to go ahead and get in on them. They started getting my market first, something that rarely happens with toys. But, I can't complain about that. So anyway, if you in Walmart area, you got a Walmart in your area, and you're looking to collect some of these retro style figures, you can go ahead and search for them. And with now this being also out there, I believe all of the figures from the first series is now out on the market to purchase. And of course they have a series 2 that will be dropping soon. So anyway, hopefully this helps you out and you enjoyed the review. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Especially a lot of you people who maybe collected some of the old Hasbro figures. Let me know what you think about this Ultimate Warrior compared to the old school ones. Anyway, be sure to like this video, subscribe, comment, and share it with your friends. Anyway, this your boy SB. Y'all be easy. I'm out.